Hello everyone and welcome to my channel skyriseastro. Today we will look at the yearly predictions for the sign of Taurus for all of 2024. We will focus on the movements of the slow planets that slowly but decisively affect our lives. That is the position that will have this year Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Poseidon and Pluto. For the fast planets, the Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus and Mars, you can refer to my monthly predictions for each zodiac signs. I invite you to refer to this video during this year to see how much these predictions are coming true and how the slow-moving planets are slowly but surely affecting your life. Nice. So, let's start with the sign with the planet Jupiter that this year will transiting your will be transiting your second house in the sign if you in your own sign Taurus until May. Let's see here the motto of the Taurus card. It's trust, patience and sensuality. Let's see here also the motto of the Jupiter card. It's grow and expand. And let's see also the motto of the first house card, house 1, individuality, self-image and approach to life. Nice. So, the first house begins the zodiac and covers all the first impressions, the self and appearance, leadership, new initiatives, fresh starts and beginnings. So, as we told before, until May, Jupiter will be in your first house, in the sign of Taurus, your sign. Jupiter gift at this time in your life is particularly generous in the sense that whatever good happens to you now, you receive it as a heavenly recompense. That is because you have been rewarded for your honesty so far, for your integrity and high ideals, your dignity and bravery. That is why wider horizons are open to you for a better personal life and beyond. Depending on your goals, you may even be able to project yourself as a personality accordingly. However, you may be given a sponsorship, a loan, compensation or funding, a bequest, and so on. That is, you may receive money or facilitations that you were not hoping for. Or you may find solutions to outstanding issues with the IRS, insurance agencies, and so on. Or you may find opportunities from auctions and foreclosures. But there is also the flip side of the transit when it coincides with other difficult astrological events depending on your natal charts, so that you may be so pressured by financial obligations that are left outstanding that you may be forced to sell or, in the worst case, make illegal transactions to cope with the problems. An event you must avoid, for the watchful eye of universal justice will come to punish you. This usually happens with Saturn, which is why Jupiter transits come first and Saturn transits follow. On May, Jupiter will transit to your second house in the sign of Gemini. Let's see here the motto of the Gemini card: curiosity, intellect, and networking. And let's see also the motto of the house 2. is physical security, possessions, material values, and self-work. Nice. The second house covers all matters related to your immediate material and physical environment, taste, scent, sound, touch, sight. The second house also rules income, money, and self-esteem. Considering these things, it goes without saying that from May, you are going through a quite beneficial time because you can acquire money relatively easily through others or because you worked consciously in the past. For example, you are given a bonus or receive a percentage from the annual balance sheet or from real estate activities and so on. You may also get income from a compensation, inheritance, scholarship, old debts, or from a sale or from a loan interest, achieve a good sponsorship, or even find second-hand things at an advantageous price. Also, your finances may be boosted by mutual funds in the stock market and also by your partner's enhanced income. However, if there is a bad disposition in your natal horoscope to take advantage of illicit money opportunities, you might pursue it now. But remember that the eye of universal justice is always alert and observing. Let's see now Saturn. So here it is. Saturn this year will transit your 11th house in the sign of Pisces. Here is the Saturn card, and the motto is feel restricted, experience struggles, learn hard work and patience. And the motto for the sign of Pisces is intimacy, intuition, and compassion. And finally, the motto of the 11th house is friends, like-minded groups, and humanitarian beliefs. Nice. The 11th house, here it is, rules teams, friendships, groups, society, technology, video and electronic media, networking, social justice, rebellion, and humanitarian causes. It also rules originality, eccentricity, sudden events, surprises, invention, astronomy, science fiction, and all things futuristic. So, in this transit, it will be easier for you to see what's going on with realism. This way, you recognize for yourself whether what you aspire to achieve has a background of realization or not. At this time, you also become more attentive to the attitudes of friends and acquaintances, because now you want to see them, or even if you don't want to see them, you accept or reject them accordingly. You may also communicate with people who are far away for a specific purpose, but you may also be under a ban even through a court order. You have the advantage, however, of recording all the pros and cons of the ideological or philosophical area to which you belong, or if the benefits of your work are sufficient to meet your obligations with dignity. Also, whether you are appreciated or scorned or ridiculed by others, and generally whether the path you are following in terms of knowledge and reputation is paved or a dirt road. Let's see now Uranus. Uranus this year will transit your first house in your own sign, Taurus. Let's see again the motto of your sign: trust, patience, and sensuality. Let's see also the motto of the first house again. Individuality, self-image, and approach to life. As told before already, the first house covers all firsts, first impressions, the self and appearance, leadership, new initiatives, fresh starts, and beginnings. If you are one of those who like to challenge social status, this transit may bring you into conflict with the status quo. It may be best for you, before you react to any issues directly related to your personal life, to do your introspection more often, thus knowing who you really are and what you want from your life in order to feel adequate. In most cases, since the Uranus is transiting your own sign and your first house, which causes you to be uncomfortable to accept any changes, especially in your personal life, relationship breakdowns, health, professional and social redefinition, and so on. Let's see now Neptune. Neptune, here it is. Dream and transient will transit also your 11th house like Saturn in the sign of Pisces. So let's remind again that the 11th house rules teams, friendships, groups, society, technology, video and electronic media, networking, social justice, rebellion, and humanitarian causes. This is the time when many questions arise about how the planet will influence you as it transits through the sign it rules, Pisces. Basically, everything will depend on your own behavior, especially the way you are used to operating in this house. So, this transit, on its good side, will give you very good, honest friends, ready to support you and also to ally with you in any ambitious plans you may have. You may even be led to places that provide you with the opportunity to evolve even more spiritually and generally cultivate your humanism. But on the negative side, on the other hand, you may find yourself involved in complicated adventures, such as to tarnish your image and, of course, your reputations. The worst thing is that it will be very difficult for you to restore your prestige, so you need to be very careful in the choice of people who will surround your friends and like-minded people, as through them you may be accused and be drawn into missteps, so please take care. Finally, let's see Pluto here, that since 2006 is transiting in the sign of Capricorn. Here, this is the card of Capricorn. So, Pluto, transformation. Capricorn, ambition, realism, and methodical steps. So, Pluto is transiting your ninth house in Capricorn from 2006, and this year it will be his final transit under the sign for the month of January, and after that again from September until November 2024. The ninth house covers the higher mind, expansion, international and long-distance travel, foreign languages, inspiration, optimism, publishing, broadcasting, universities and higher education, luck, risk, adventure, gambling, religion, philosophy, morals, and ethics. So, in the last 17 years, as you are aware of the difficulty in your interpersonal relationships, since it is something you have experienced since the moment you were born, it should not be difficult for you to tolerate even things that have only moral value for you. There was, of course, people who, in their own way, seek to destroy you, even the knowledge you have acquired through difficult paths. But as long you manage to keep your morals and dignity up to the circumstances, you can count on the establishment that you will seek to have. After all, through this passage, you can become a good correspondent in form or in fact. But be careful not to confuse the concepts of correspondent and apologist. Your success will depend on the way you use your knowledge, but this does not necessarily mean an education in higher educational institutions. Proof of this may even be the fact that you get on the list of candidates for a direct or indirect position in political life, or even be recognized as a teacher without a special degree but through your empirical knowledge and so on. At the end of January and until the end of August, Pluto will enter in the sign of Aquarius, and Aquarius is your 10th house. Here it is, and this is the motto: structure, discipline, life mission, accomplishment, and career. Great. So, the 10th house governs structures, corporations, tradition, public image, fame, honors, achievements, awards, boundaries, rules, discipline, authority, fathers, and fatherhood. And please keep in mind that Pluto will be in this position in Aquarius for the next 20 years. Nice. So, through the mentioned transit, you have no room for inactivity, because here you either win or lose. That's why you can only enter this Plutonic game with vigor, and also being aware that you will always have to face the competitive mood of some people. Here is also the card of Aquarius: originality, philanthropy, and progressive imaginary. Here it is. So Pluto in your 10th house in the sign of Aquarius for the next 20 years. So it is certain that you will experience serious changes in your social and professional field in the next 20 years, starting from this year, through which any efforts you have made may eventually be vindicated. However, you may also lose things that rightfully belong to you. But in any case, avoid participating in activities that are characterized as shady, or entering into relationship and sharing things with controversial people. However, there is also the possibility of breaking off important relationship, either through death, litigation, etc. With this transit, make sure you always keep your dealings intact, because humiliation, abandonment, and even brutality by some against you can transform your personal situation up to that point. Therefore, in cases where there are family issues regarding real estate, housing, hospitality of relatives, etc., before you speak and talk about distractions, undermining, or even blackmail, think about whether you might cause a worse situation. So, thank you for watching this video about the Taurus 2024 predictions. I will be more than happy to see your feedback and comments. Please subscribe to my channel so you can watch other interesting videos that are coming soon. And if you are interested for a personal reading, please message me to the email address that you see on the description of the video, skyriseastro at gmail.com. So, bye to everyone, love and peace.